Welcome to the Fashion Department, a podcast that will explore the world of fashion and how it informs all aspects of life, from dress to lifestyle to food and travel. From stylists to designers to influencers to shop owners, you'll hear the latest scoop du jour. And now let me introduce you to your fabulous host, Tina Bricoli, a Greenwich, Connecticut-based wardrobe stylist and radio show personality. With over 20 years in the fashion industry, Tina will share her take on style, trends, the business of fashion, and her sartorial sense. Here's your host.
Welcome to the Fashion Department. So, seasons have changed. The leaves have fallen. The frost is in my garden. And the temperature has dropped. 'Tis the season. So, it is holiday season officially. And that being said, holidays can be stressful, but they don't have to be. Holiday dressing can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. Today, we're going to take the guesswork out of what to wear. Joining me today to help you decide what to wear in studio is, drumroll, Cole Clemens. Welcome back.
Hi, Tina.
So excited to have you back.
I'm so glad to be back.
I know you're back. So you're with me twice in one season. I don't think we've done that yet. Maybe once.
Surprise.
Yeah. Surprise. And talking about my favorite things, I love when you come here and we are recording or doing a podcast about holiday stuff. I feel like that's my favorite topic to discuss with you specifically.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, so I want to get into a couple of things and kind of break this down. I feel like so many people, I hear this from my clients, I hear it from friends that, oh my gosh, I don't know what to wear, more so when it's holiday time. And I get it. Especially now, everyone seems to be dressing up.
And the pressure's on.
On. Everyone now, we've moved out of staying home mostly. Mm-hmm. And even if you're entertaining at home, it's again what to wear. And I feel like there's kind of two different mindsets sense that you have to have. I feel like one is if you are entertaining at home, or one is if you're going out. Because for me, that's two totally different looks, and what you're putting on is completely different. Mm-hmm. So, for example, if I'm at home, I know a lot of people choose to be barefoot when they're at home. I'm not, because the shoe is always part of the outfit.
Duh.
Yeah. But I feel like it's going to be a different, I'm probably not going to wear like a big chunky boot, but I might wear like a pretty delicate heel if I'm only in my house. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, or some gorgeous like house slipper that's been...
Yeah. But
Dries Van Noten or something, you know what I mean?
So I feel like a couple of things of where to start. Okay, I'm dressing, I'm hosting, whether it's Thanksgiving or it's Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. I think you have to start with three things. You have to think about the when, the where, and the what. So when, okay, is this, let's say, for example, it's Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And when or where? Is it at your house or are you going out? And the what. So what do you want to be in? Like, how do you want to feel? Mm-hmm. Obviously, everybody's going to say, well, I want to be comfortable. Right. But there's kind of, in my opinion, like comfortable. Mm-hmm. And what's your meaning of the term comfortable? Are you talking like sweatpants? That's a no. Or are we talking about glamorous comfortable? So, really cute loungewear.
Yeah. Silk pajama set, something.
Yeah. So I think you have to think about that. I think you need to maximize your efforts no matter what you're wearing. Mm-hmm. No one wants to do an outfit change. Well, maybe not. Most people don't want to do an outfit change halfway through. And if you do, it's intentional. It's not like, oh my gosh, I wore the wrong thing, I'm sweating. Or, oh, this is like, I'm wearing something feathered and the feathers are like, falling off onto the floor. Mm-hmm. So I think you've got to choose comfort and style. And then you can wear the same thing for multiple events. Like, okay, for example, I'm hosting Thanksgiving dinner. And then the next day, on Friday, we're out and about. And then on Saturday, so each night I'm out. That's still, to me, that's the holiday weekend.
Yes.
So in my head, I'm like, well, what am I wearing for the whole weekend? So I feel like you could wear similar, kind of the same formula and just swap out accessories, right?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, or layer
That's
or something.
the easiest way.
I think so. So a couple of really easy options. Here's my advice. Dresses. Ladies, take advantage of the fact that you're a woman and you have lots of options to wear dresses. It's one piece. It's easy. You put it on, you're done. You don't have to think about like what goes with what. Is this too big, too small, this, that. It's a dress. If it's a dress that fits you and you feel comfortable, it's easy. Then you just have to put shoes on, really.
That's it.
Another thing I really love is velvet loungewear. Another good thing that came out of an awful situation. I always say this, out of the pandemic, which was terrible and awful. But there are a lot of little like good things that came out of it. Loungewear exploded in the marketplace. I mean, I feel like every brand and every designer from Gucci to H&M and everything in the middle has their version of loungewear. So velvet loungewear is just kind of more fancy. It's kind of, almost like wearing pajamas. You mentioned silk pajamas. I love that idea.
And we're not talking about velour juicy couture. We're talking about elevated velvet, darling.
Thank you for that. The maxi skirt is something else. I like pleated and flowy. It's very easy to wear.
Gorgeous.
I wear them all summer long. I like wearing them in the winter as well with just a sort of a bodysuit or a fitted top. And then the other thing I think is an easy option, guys, gals, suiting. And
Agreed.
Some people will be like, oh my gosh, you want me to wear a suit on Thanksgiving? No, let's break this down. Suiting, which just means a top and a bottom that match. It's not a business suit. Especially ladies, gents too, but I feel like gents wear it more often than ladies. It could be a colored suit. It could be a velvet suit. It could be cropped pants and a beaded jacket. And then you've got how many outfits? You could take off the jacket and just wear the pants, or you could wear the pants with a pair of jeans. You now have multiple outfits.
Interchangeable,
so, yeah, and a fun color. You can add brooches or flower pins or whatever. I just think you get a lot of bang for your buck with suiting for guys and gals. And that's something you should have in your closet for the holiday season. Again, not a business suit, but it could be, but, preferably not. Hopefully it's in something different. So what are your suggestions?
And also, I was seeing, and which I love personally, is a 3-piece suits for holidays too. Men and women take note.
Yes.
With a little vest detail.
Yes.
Whether like the vest is your top for women and like you're not wearing a bra or whatever, and that is the top, and then you have the belt, the blazer over, and then maybe you're belting it or not. And men the same, like a 3-piece was like fabulous. I thought that was a gorgeous idea.
I love that, like you're wearing today. So you're saying the 3-piece suit, don't forget about me, because you can break it up and you've got even more outfits if you wear each piece individually.
Bingo.
Love it.
You de-layer and you have more reveals.
Right. Because we love a good reveal.
Yeah.
What else you got for us?
Let me see. Anything sequence, I would say.
Of course.
2 things that come to mind: black,
okay,
or silver.
Okay, sequins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either it's a top, it could be a pant. It depends on how much you're comfortable with, how much you want to show off.
Right.
Is it an accessory? But that's easy. Something with paillettes in it.
Oh, yes.
Love.
And I love, by the way, love sequin with jeans.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like seeing that more and more and more. And I'm like, yes. And I feel like people still don't think that way. Like they think sequins, oh, it's dressy, it's formal. I'm like, no, you can wear it to the grocery store with jeans. I promise you, it looks cool.
Yeah, the sequin elevates the jean, and the jean makes the sequin feel cooler.
Right.
It's less serious.
Right.
But it's still a great blend.
It's still a great blend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a good blend of coffee or something.
Like ebony and ivory.
Yes. Absolutely. Red. Red across the board.
Down my spine.
Is it in velvet? Is it in leather? Is it in silk? We were seeing that like everywhere for holiday season.
And a specific shade? Depends on what you're comfortable with.
I think it's personal preference.
Yeah, I agree. We've talked about red being hot for the fall. A lot of people have red. My take on a color as a trend, I'm always like, that's a little weird, because every color, it's not like there's colors that aren't that are out of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because in order for one to be in, there has to be something that's not, right? Would you agree? And I'm like,
Yes.
well, it's a color. How can it be? However, I get it. There's trend forecasters for a reason, so whatever, we'll go with it. And, this affects billion-dollar businesses. There'll
is
be
true.
more red cars this season. We'll see it in interiors. This is why there's a color of the year. It's not just in fashion. It kind of filters down into technology and so on and so forth. So we like to talk about that.
Yes.
So that being said, red is a color that a lot of people are afraid of, right? I hear this all the time from my clients, I can't wear red. Oh, red's not my color. I hear that. I said, well, what is your color? You don't own a color. You just made me feel more comfortable in a specific color.
Of course.
And I say everyone can wear every color. You just have to find the right shade,
Yeah.
right?
That works for your skin tone.
Right, that
Or,
works-
or your demeanor.
Yeah, or your energy,
Yeah.
or your lifestyle. If you work at a funeral parlor, probably not going to wear bright red, right?
Probably not.
right. So you work in a dentist office,
Yeah.
probably not going to wear bright red.
Probably not.
And probably if you wear red at all, it's probably maybe maroon. You could do maroon, right? Burgundy.
Well, you just got to think of all the atrocious overhead lighting at the dentistry office.
Well, right. So it's just random things that pop
Yes.
into my head. So,
Yes.
okay, red, we love. What else you got?
And add leather, as I think we both have done today.
Check. And by the way, I love that I have leather pants on and you have a leather top on.
I do.
Unplanned. So
Unplanned.
we did that. Yeah. we did
Unplanned.
that.
Wide leg trouser was big.
Yes.
Belted or not belted, however you want to wear it. For
Okay.
men too, honestly,
Yeah,
there's
tell me
more
how you're
options out
styling
there.
this for the fall. I mean, for the holidays.
Gosh, okay, so I think for me, I would just do. I'm thinking like black or chocolate, or actually for this holiday season, I think I'm gonna do head to toe red, just because I love it.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna do a wide leg trouser with like a red leather top, that kind of has like a V part to it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
But it could be in the form of like a skirt, it could be a crop pant, like we said earlier. It could be whatever you want it to be. But red for sure. And then like I might add like a jacket on top, but I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know how much red I want to add.
Okay.
But that's what I'm going to do for this holiday season.
Right, but you're a fashion forward person. You're a stylist.
Yes,
so
yes.
I love that, and I love that, stepping out of the box is, that's just what we do. It's always pushing ourselves to try something different. I think for most people that don't work in this field and aren't as savvy to wearing red in
Yes, of
particular,
course.
I think maybe pairing it back with a neutral.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like I'm thinking a dark scarlet red and camel. How beautiful could
Stunning.
cranberry and a camel. Even I like a dark burgundy with a very, very pale blue. I love it. Looks
Yeah.
really pretty. Denim, dark red with denim.
Absolutely.
Perfect, right?
Yeah.
Always works.
Or just like a wide leg trouser that's black velvet with a black silk top. I mean, we could go black on black if you wanted.
Right. With different textures.
Different textures.
Okay, I like it.
If you just want to stay, safe and like monochromatic.
We call that safe. We're talking
Ish.
velvet and silk, and we call that safe.
I call it
love
safe-ish.
I love it. Ish. Okay. I like it. Anything else?
And the best way to transition from day to night or in any scenario while we're talking about the holidays is obviously with accessories.
Yes.
And you mentioned that earlier.
Yes.
Whether you're taking off a top, putting on a layer, belting it, adding a different earring, putting something in your hair, adding a brooch, adding a cuff, whatever it might be, always to interchange the accessories with your look. Like you can go from having one look to many looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the easy change of an accessory.
Easy.
Shoe and bag. I feel like shoe, bag, and earrings are like really quick changes.
I think so too.
Yeah, especially if it's like a big chunky statement earring, whether you add it or delete it, or like a big statement necklace, changing a belt and a shoe, and it really can change an outfit.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we like all of that. And side note, as we're chatting, I've got lots of new suggestions on my website, so I do want to give that out. It will be down below in the show notes. It is my name. It's tinabricoli.com, and I do have a shop page. So all the fun things we're chatting about, I will have similar suggestions on the shop page where you can just kind of click if you like it. Purchase it if not, or just as inspiration for your next outfit. So I want to throw that out. And if you want to see Cole as inspiration, which I highly recommend you do, give out your Instagram handle.
Yes, curated by Coley.
And you've got that's basically all you post is different looks on that one, right? Yeah, it's all your looks when you're in the city and lots of new stuff, right?
Yeah, or like with the hot items to buy, or
you've got a lot of cool avant-garde pieces. So that's kind of, I feel like that's, by the way, how would you describe your style?
Eclectic, honestly. And it's always based upon mood.
Yeah.
And like how I want to express myself, because like I like to play with like all the crayons in the box, honestly. And I think it's all about taking risks. So I kind of like have a kooky style. I could be like in the Tom Ford sleek inspired outfit like I was with you last episode.
Yep.
I could throw on a crazy wild pant and like some other texture.
I feel
it's
like
very eclectic.
It's very eclectic. It leans towards avant-garde.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And sometimes it maybe is I want to say androgynous a little.
Yeah, androgynous. There's a good twist.
There's a good twist. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. It's very, because there's times where, like you said, you're more like sleek, Tom Ford-ish to more, I've seen you do preppy,
I've done
by the
preppy.
way. And then the more like edgy downtown London vibe I've seen you do for sure. So, yeah, a little artistic flair in there.
Yeah.
How would you describe mine?
Oh,
I know. I don't know.
I think it's chic and sophisticated with like a twist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're giving me much more than I would.
Yeah.
I
mean, I
don't
could
know.
elaborate, but I think just at a base level, I think that's
yeah.
what it is.
Honestly, I thank you for that, but I don't feel that I'm chic. I try. I mean, I try to strive for that, of course. I think I have chic moments.
Okay.
I think mostly I'm kind of all right, let me just describe it in like places, because I feel like that's how I can talk. Like if we combine Upper East Side, London,
Okay.
and a splash of I don't know. Hold on. A splash of downtown. I'm going to say Upper East Side meets London with a splash of downtown. Yes.
Okay.
If I were, now I'm a cocktail, but
Okay. I love it.
Yeah, I think that's what because my go-to is often a little preppy. Very tailored pieces, very like trench coat, very like London vibe, but a trench coat in leather it will be. And then I like a little glam, obviously. So I like a good sequin. I like a good red lip, maybe a little Parisian even, now that I'm talking about it.
Sartorial Swan meets England Edge. There's like a little,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
It just came to me.
Because you're brilliant.
Yeah.
This is why we are married. In a world, some world, he's my husband. This is why you are my gay husband.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you write that down?
Yeah, I will.
Oh my God, say it again. I like it.
Sartorial Swan meets England or English Edge.
Done. That's me.
Done.
I like it. Okay, so where were we?
I don't even know.
Oh my God.
We went to the Upper East Side and back, honey.
We did. All right, so how about New Year's Eve? What are you wearing? Do you know, or do you have an idea? I know it's a bit early, but what are you wearing, and what do you suggest someone who has no idea what should I wear?
Ooh, okay. So I mentioned the red outfit. That is actually for a holiday like Christmas party that I'm doing. For New Year's Eve, I was debating whether to wear a suit, or I have this like, I have two other velvet pants that I'm trying to work with that I might do. One's like a deep green, one's a mustard. And that's going to be the impetus behind the outfit. I don't have it completely down yet.
Okay.
Or I might do this like very tight fitted rocker sequin pant that's like a glove to me, like on my body.
Oh my.
And it might play with texture in black this year.
All right.
Like sequin and silk and velvet or something.
I love that.
Or just a funky pant and then like a black tuxedo or something, jacket or something.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love.
It's not completely solid yet.
Okay.
We'll have to get back.
Right.
to you.
Well, yeah, it's a bit early.
What are
I
you
know.
thinking?
Okay, so
Yours is planned. I know
it's
it
planned
is.
because I'm traveling.
Okay,
To be
okay,
fair.
all right.
Okay, so first of all, obviously we talked about this earlier. What you're wearing on New Year's Eve, assuming you're going out. Now, if you're staying home, that's also another like, what am I going to wear? Because you want to be like comfy, cozy, right? But assuming you're going outside of the house, whether it's to a small party or a big elaborate affair. Where are you? So what I'm wearing in New York is not what I'm wearing in LA, is not what I'm wearing in Dallas, is not what I'm wearing in Chicago. I will be in Florida.
Ooh.
So therefore, right, you take that into consideration, obviously the weather. So I have two options in mind. And funny enough, you know how I love color? Both of the options are primarily black.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not what I was going to think.
Right, because you know me, I'm all about color. So one of them involves sequins. So it's a sequin ball gown.
Okay.
Not sure about the top yet. The top, I have a couple options. Got to work that out.
Okay.
And then the other one is it's no label. It was bought at a really cute little boutique, but it looks very vintage Dior. It's black dress, and I don't know if I can say much more about it. You have to see it.
Okay.
I will
What's
be.
the silhouette like?
Silhouette is very vintage Dior, so it's sleeveless and then fitted on the bodice, nipped in waist, and then big A-line, yeah,
A-line.
big, like T-length.
Okay.
Yep, and it's kind of like rufflies. It's all just texture. It's very ruffly. Oh yeah.
Stunning.
So that I am wearing for a holiday party. It's just a matter of if I'm going to change up the accessories to wear it again for New Year's Eve or the sequin ball skirt. But both are black. But I will have color. Trust me, in the outfit, it'll be somewhere. It's going to be somewhere. Belt, shoes, lip. I'm not sure. Yeah, but primarily black. Who knew?
Well, you're bringing New York to Florida.
That's right. Okay, let's chat about shopping.
Okay.
So I want to talk about, this is perfect time of year, give our listeners some advice on shopping, specifically on best places to buy gifts if you're on a budget. Okay, I've got a couple of stores, and these are both brick and mortar and websites. So I did a little combo of both because I know people, especially this time of year, a lot of people are like, nope, I only shop online. Some people do a combination, and some people are like, no, I like to go to the store and be in, see and touch and feel. I am a combination shopper, but I always am, this time of year. I'm definitely more in person than I am online, but some places you have to shop online. Like my number one tip, you're not going to believe this.
Okay.
Shopping on a budget, Amazon.
Oh, so good.
It is, right?
I didn't know if I wanted to put it because it was obvious, but I mean, it's such a great.
Why not, right?
But why not? You're right.
Right.
You're right.
Right.
Why hold back?
So many good things. So many good things. And here,
Everything.
Okay, so here's my tip about shopping on Amazon. And I'm talking a bit more about like fashion and home goods, not like your gadgets and all that stuff, because I feel like that goes without saying Amazon. Because some people go, you buy clothes on Amazon? Sometimes, but here's the trick. You have to follow influencers that are good at it. So yes, this requires a little time and patience. So over time, I have realized there are certain people, you can find them on the Amazon app or you can find them on Instagram. I don't know. I'm guessing, by the way, you type in like Amazon influencer or whatever you do. And you can follow them. Like I just told my husband this the other day. He's like, you follow people on Amazon? I'm like, yes. And then they put up sometimes they do live events, which I never see, or they just put up their gift guides. And you can click on if you like what they suggest, you just follow them. And then when it's Amazon Prime Day, when it's Black Friday, whenever there's deals, you're probably going to want what they're suggesting. So, for example, there's one girl that I follow. I believe I'm promoting her just because I like her, by the way. I believe her name is Jill Comes Clean, and she does all these incredible cleaning products for your home.
Oh, my gosh.
So she's on Instagram, but I follow her, and I see all her list from Amazon. Everything's bought on Amazon. And everything's linked, so there's just clicking, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Yeah, so that's the way to do it on Amazon.
Wow.
My other favorite is H&M. H&M, love. And here's my tip. If you're shopping in person, because they don't have the same thing online that they do in store.
Agreed.
Not always the same. So you have to do a little combo there. If you shop on the app, download the app, first of all, register, create an account, because you get like points or something. And every now and then they send you, you'll have a coupon for like $5 off, $20 off, 10%, 20. And I'm like, oh, and I never know unless I happen to be, it'll come to your inbox. I happen to be shopping. When you click on the app, if you like something and you click on it, it will say online exclusive or you can see available in store, and you can type in the zip code to where you live, and you can see if it's actually in a store.
Oh my gosh.
So having said that, also shop on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Why? Because it's the slowest day of the week for that particular store, for those stores, those types of stores. So shop on Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, when they're putting new inventory out. I got good tips.
Dang. You are on a roll.
I am. I got more.
Okay.
Another one, Nordstrom. So Nordstrom, obvious reason, there's something for everyone.
Yes, there is.
And lots of different price points. They've got, BP department, which is kind of the more contemporary style, all the way up to, God, I don't even remember what the departments are called anymore because they changed them, but all the way up to like the designer end of stuff. Do you remember?
Collectors.
Yeah, like collectors. So that's designer high end, and everything in the middle, from just sleepwear to Uggs to whatever you need, cute little gifts, great beauty products, lots of so many different lines to choose from.
Everything.
And they price match. So if you find something, Nordstrom will always price match it.
Yes.
If you find some cheaper. Another one that I think isn't obvious but worth mentioning is thrift and vintage.
On my list. Check it off.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
Okay.
No,
all right.
it's perfect.
All right. Well, I have a couple more, so you go now.
No.
Go ahead. You go now.
She's like, now you can have like your turn.
No, I have a couple more, but I don't want to take them all. So.
I was gonna say like thinking about New York, or maybe like it's indigenous to like whatever city you're in, but any like holiday market, like Chelsea Market, Columbus Circle Market, Union Square Market. I know I'm talking about New York, but maybe there's an equivalent in your state or city.
I'm sure, because every place has like little markets.
Something like that. Artisans come together from around the world, or your local city craftsmen and women. It's just a great, like, unique pieces to find that you wouldn't normally find throughout the year.
Yeah, I feel like, even up where I live, I don't live in the city. I live outside of the city. Even in my little town, we had a holiday market. So, yeah, where there's, like, local artisans, there was maybe handcrafted pieces or little gift bags or, things that you wouldn't normally find. Because those are the personalized, unique gifts that are not going to be everywhere.
Totally.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was also thinking Etsy.
That's a good one.
Because it's a little more artist focused.
Yes, supporting small businesses too. Yeah.
MoMA design store, like any museum gift store.
Okay. I just was talking about this recently. So I'm at dinner with a couple of girlfriends, and somehow this subject came up. I don't remember how, but I was like, can I just tell you one of my favorite places to shop? And they, of course, every head turn was like, oh, what are you going to say? Where are you shopping? And I know they were looking at me like, you're going to say someplace where like only stylists can go. I said, the museum store. The museum, for me, it's at the Met. And they were like, oh, I'm like, I could spend hours at the museum store. We've got jewelry. We've got accessories. We've got books. We've got housewares. We've got clothing. We've got paintings. We've got paintings on a scarf. I really love, so I'm a member at the Met. And when they send me that email that says member only days, you get a 30% off. I book my day around shopping at the Met.
I love it. Of course you do. I'm obsessed.
Full disclosure.
I'm obsessed.
Okay, so I love that one. Go ahead.
And then also Bergdorf Goodman, the Mecca in New York, obviously.
Woo. He went.
Online or here, whatever. Yeah.
If you're a baller.
Yeah, but high-low people, high-low people.
You're going to H&M and then you're going to Bergdorf's.
Yes.
Because you still have money. All right, I love it. Okay, so I will add a few.
Okay.
So outlet shopping. Okay, here's my tip. Because if you said this to me, I would go, no way. Outlet shopping during the holidays is madness. Okay? But here's my tip. Go immediately when they open.
Okay.
So, which a lot of people do, but not everybody. So if it opens at 10, you're sitting in the parking lot at 9:45 with your coffee, the store's open, and I'm telling you, in that first hour, you will zip in and out of most stores quickly, because within the first hour, it will start to fill up.
Yes.
Any outlet center I've ever been to, especially during the holiday season, you know how packed it is. It's stressful. It's like going to a mall. Awful. No. But here's how you do it. You got to get there right. Now, I've also tried the reverse. I've tried going an hour before they close. Not so great because sometimes there's still a line left and sometimes like stores are like just pillaged through and it's messy. So I wouldn't recommend that. Plus you're limited, like, oh, it's closing in an hour. Go in the morning. If you can go during the week, even better, like a Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday,
honey. And, if not weekends, get there before it opens and you get in, you shop with a list. You got to check everybody off and you know where you're going. It's not the time to kind of frolic because those places are crazy. Also on my list is two, Sephora and Target. Ugh. Target, as I call it, the black hole, because we know you can find everything there.
Everything. And
Sephora, because there's lots of limited edition beauty gifts. And also, I think this is something where you have to shop the app as well. I think it's important and to go into the store. So this time of year, places like Nordstrom's and Neiman's and Saks and Bergdorf's and Sephora, any place with a beauty counter, they're going to have their best gift little gatherings front and center. So they'll have stocking stuffers, they'll have stuff at different price points. They'll have all kinds of like palettes, like eyeshadows or blushes or lipsticks, especially for the holidays. So there'll be like glitzy ones and there'll be ones that they don't normally put out for the rest of the year. Here's my tip. Ready? Whatever you find, whether it's for a gift for someone or not, buy two. Buy two. Number one, it's going to be a special price. So it's going to be cheaper. It's probably going to be on sale. Number two, it may be a limited edition. Number three, there's always that one, oh gosh, I need one more gift.
That's what I was
Number
gonna say.
four, if it's really good and you're giving it as a gift, you may want to keep one.
This is true.
And if it's limited edition, guess what? You're not going to find it again.
Nope.
So buy two.
Exclusive.
Worst case, and you're like, oh, well, now I'm stuck with two. You can always sell one if you don't open it and use it. You can always sell one, but I guarantee you're going to find someone to give it to. Even if it's like, oh my gosh, I want to give it to, my child's teacher at school or a good friend or someone popped over for a holiday little soiree. Oh, I want to give something. Or I got invited to something. I don't have a hostess gift. Buy two.
Love this.
Okay. Yeah. And you?
Wow. What else is there to say? That's amazing. Amazing tips.
I love it. Love it. Love it. So to wrap it, I guess, what's your best holiday style tip that you can give us?
Oh. The best style tip.
For yourself or for a client. If you're approaching the holiday season and someone says, where do I begin? What do I wear? I don't wear black. I like to wear color. What do I do? I don't want to wear red, Cole. Okay, I'm being that playing devil's advocate. I don't want to wear red. I don't wear all black. I want to wear color, Cole. And I'm going out to 3 parties and I'm hosting one. What do I wear? Give me an idea.
I'm thinking of like a gorgeous. Oh, okay. Something that's major that's also holiday specific. Something in like a gorgeous emerald or green tone.
Ooh, I like it.
Say you're like wearing like some sort of wide leg pant or I don't know, cigarette pant and a top. You could always throw like on a jacket and like belt it.
And be pulled together.
Or be pulled together. Some sort of rearranging of the accessories.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Maybe you're adding like a metallic shoe to like punch the green. Something.
Okay.
We could work with that. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. An emerald green. That's a color we didn't talk about and is very festive. And
it could be a skirt. It could be
but not screaming, oh my
No.
gosh, that's holiday, because you could wear
No.
emerald green any time of the year.
Yeah.
But I like that. Okay.
Or a simple dress and you put a blazer or some sort of jacket and belt it, take it off, and then there's your reveal or
Boom.
something.
Something.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Emerald green.
My style tip is to add one, if you can, add one piece that's thrifted or vintage. One piece.
Ooh.
So even if you say, well, I don't have any, go out and go thrifting, borrow from someone, even if it's borrowed from a friend.
Okay.
Girls, sometimes like to do when they're getting married, they do the something borrowed, something new, something old, something borrowed, something blue. Play off of that. So if you don't have something, maybe you borrow it. One piece that's vintage or thrifted. In other words, it's not new. And so if it's a brooch or an earring or a belt or a handbag, no one else is going to have it. It's going to be one piece that's special, and it's going to set your outfit apart and really personalize it and make it your own.
Or something fur-like.
Fur.
By the
That's always
way,
good.
isn't there a
Always good.
special collaboration that we're involved with, darling?
Yes. Why, yes. The perfect segue.
Do tell.
Okay, so if you've been following along on my social media, especially Instagram, which is I'm Tina_the fashion stylist, you may or may not have seen I am a industry insider for the brand Polo Georges, which is a luxury fur company. So industry insider is kind of a fancier word for ambassador. So I am collaborating, working with the brands, basically just they have been very generous in inviting me to be a part of this program. It's new, and they've asked me to be a part of it. I said yes because I absolutely love the brand. We've had the designer on, we've had the PR person on, we've had the owner. It is family owned and run. So we've had Nick on, and we've had Jenny on, and we've had Joan on. And it is a brand that I believe in and really, really admire. I think what they're doing is, wonderful things in the industry, and they've been doing it for many, many, many years. So, so I basically get to show different looks, different coats, furs, shearlings, basically whatever I want. I get to style it, photograph it, and then it gets posted on social media.
Oh my God.
And the best part is you can shop and you can get 15% off with my code TINA15. So please do check it out. Check out Polo Georges. That's their Instagram handle. Or you can just look at my website or my Instagram, and you can anytime you shop on their website, if you plug in TINA15, you will get 15% off. So they have and they have men's and women's, and a little bit of home decor as well.
Look at you. Plug. Another gift idea, people.
Yes, another gift idea. Yes, because they have really cool little like mink gloves, fingerless gloves, and really cute little beanie hats with the ball, which are their fur also. So lots of little small gift ideas as well. It doesn't have to be like a mink coat. I mean, unless you're J-Lo. But yeah, so that's new and exciting. And so stay tuned. There's lots of blog posts that are scheduled and lots of different ways I'm going to be styling all of their beautiful pieces. So hopefully everyone will tune in and check it out.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, on that note, we have to say goodbye.
Okay.
We're saying goodbye for this season, but we'll be back.
I was like,
And and happy holidays, right? So we will reconvene in the new year. Can't believe I'm saying this already. And we'll have lots of fun stuff in store for next season, yeah?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm excited. Thanks for joining me once again.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me in the fashion department. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. For more inspiration and fashion content, check out my website and follow along on Instagram at Tina_the fashion stylist. And a special thanks to the Factory Underground Studio for recording and producing this show. See you next time.